Hello, viewers. Suppose you wanted to start up an internet business tonight and you'd come across this video and you're thinking, well, I wonder, exactly do I need to do it? What are the steps I'd have to take if I was going to start? And I'm just going to give a brief outline of the things you'd have to do. First of all, you'd have to have some idea of which direction you wanted to go in with it. You would try something called search engine optimization, which is quite a detailed and tricky field of internet marketing, and one about which I know very little. Another one would be to create your own products, about which I know some more. And basically, it involves having an idea of the sort of product that you'd be quite happy to sell online because you know sufficient about that area of expertise to be able to basically come across as somebody of authority within that field. And then you'd have to learn the marketing skills to actually get people to come and buy the product so that you are able to sell it. And you'd get yourself maybe an army of affiliates to help you sell it, or you'd sell it using webinars, um, something like that. Because obviously, once you've got a product and you've designed it and everything, then you'd have to want to sell it. Now, this is all quite hard and takes a certain amount of expense and expertise. Or you could try something called affiliate marketing, which is where you find a niche you want to work in, like weight loss or dating or making money online, and you think of a sub niche in which you want to do it, like well, you see for yourself if you went on something like ClickBank to have a look at the ideas there. Or you could, I mean, you know, sub niche is where you try, say, making a dating site for men over 40 as a sub niche, or a weight loss site for people that had been fat all their lives. That's sort of basically a sub niche, and that differentiates you a bit from the whole niche. And then once you've decided the area of expertise you wanted to go in, you could look for other people's products to sell on ClickBank or JVZoo as the two most obvious places. And have a look at some of the ideas of products in there. Say if you're doing weight loss, they'd be in ClickBank under health and fitness, and then you'd go to the weight loss area that would come up under that on the left hand side, and then you'd have a look through those products and get a feel for the first page or the second page of products there and find something you were comfortable doing because it had a certain details about that product which seemed to be that it would be around for a bit of time to come. And then you get yourself into the affiliate program and make contact with the people who were running the program and explore, you know, as much as you could about the program you were thinking about selling. Now, on top of that, you'd want to have a domain name, which is basically the name under which you'd market, which could have something to do with the type of products you were selling, or with your own name. I use Marketing with Mike Ram because that's interchangeable between niches. And then you'd have to find yourself a hosting company, which would be something like HostMonster, HostGator, GoDaddy, 123, and a whole number of other places where you can get hosting for your domain. And once you've got the hosting for your domain, then you're able to build up some kind of web presence through building a web page, a blog site on WordPress, and a whole number of other things you can do. And that would really be the place that you were marketing from, your residence. Um, and then you might want an autoresponder to go with it. Although you leave off that for a bit, but that would be your basic marketing machine, because that would allow you to send letters out, email letters out to your subscribers who wanted to find out about the product you were selling, um, through an autoresponder, which meant that you wouldn't have to write more than one email in the sequence at a particular stage to cover what you wanted to do with it. And the email will get sent out at an appropriate time, that would pre-arranged by you, and just go straight to your subscriber. Now, once you've got all that, you'd then want to build yourself a landing page so that you could get people's names with an offer of a free product, something you'd have to build yourself, and you could either create your own free product connected with the niche you were in and the eventual products you wanted to sell, and that is very important, having relevance between any free product you decided to sell and the eventual product you were selling. And you'd have to have that landing page, which would be where you took down the name of that person who decided to get your free product, and that would go into the autoresponder. Then after that, you'd have a thank you page, and a download link so that the person could actually get the free product you were offering. Plus probably a video that you'd also have on the page, which would be a secondary sort of free piece of teaching, education to give the person, and might actually lead into making them an initial sort of offer on the front end of the free product you were selling. Now that might all just sound quite complex to you, and it is, but slowly but surely you can do that in stages so that you follow through on the steps I've mentioned there, one thing at a time. And once you've got all that together and spent a certain amount of money doing it, because you'd need to pay for the hosting and the autoresponder service, then you'd be started to set up. Now, this may or may not sound appealing, but here I can actually offer you the chance to find out more about a particular company I work for. And I'll leave the link below, and you can get a free product, which is the perfect offer, by a chap called Dean Holland, which will tell you actually how to make a perfect offer so that you could get somebody into your particular niche so that you could sell them the products further up the product line. Anyway, I'll leave the link below and you can have a look at it and see if that's something you'd like to buy. Thank you.